Michael Hernandez of MLH Media and Valley Fight News, and I'm here today at Elite Team Visalia, the HQ for Elite Team, with a very, very smart, intelligent man in the MMA field, Master Rafael Cordeiro. An honor to get to speak to you today, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. We have a good time over here in Visalia. These guys, 14. I moved to United States 15 years ago, but 14 years ago I came here my first time. Was my first seminar that I have in the United States was here in Visalia. Doug Marshall was my first black belt. The guy that is the guy that I trust a lot, not just about his personality, but about his techniques. And today, look at that. We have a beautiful class over here with new students, with old students. People got promote today. I'm excited for the work that he put over here, and I'm super happy to be here with him.
You have put in a ton of work over the years, getting guys like Doug the Rhino Marshall, guys like Darren Crisp, and now you're getting guys like Kelvin Gastelum, you got Beneil, Dariush, tons of guys over there at King's MMA. How are you feeling about Kelvin Gastelum's upcoming fight for on September 16th, I believe, against the Shavkat Rakhmonov?
So Kelvin, yeah, he back to Arizona. He's from our family, from King's MMA, but he trained a little bit wrestling. Now he put a lot of focus on his wrestling. He's training with Henry Cejudo, one of our guys, a guy that we love a lot. It's going to be a good fight for Kelvin. He's back 170 division, the place that, in my humble opinion, is the place that he belongs. He's a tough guy. Kelvin is a tough guy, but he's always fight against bigger guys than him. He doesn't care. He go there and fight against anyone. But I believe, in my humble opinion, 170 is his division, and I look forward to see one day this kid's champion. And he have everything that another fighter has, have to have. He has good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, good stand-up, good chin, and I have a lot of heart, man. So I look forward to see it as a 170 UFC champion.
Yes, he is an absolute beast at the 170-pound division. Had a very dominant performance against Chris Curtis at UFC 287 in Miami. And you also have another student at that 185 division, somebody that was kind of alongside Kelvin and was doing very well for himself, Marvin Vettori, who just had a fight recently against Jared Cannonier. Things didn't go the way he wanted, but he definitely showed a lot of that mental toughness, a lot of the skills that you have instilled in him from the striking days. How do you feel about Marvin Vettori as your student? How is it to coach a guy like that in the room?
So Marvin, for this fight, we don't work this fight together. He work in Vegas. Marvin is a tough kid. I believe he's going to be champion one day, as a Kelvin. For sure, he's young. Have a lot of things to learn, and I look forward to see one day he fight for the belt again. We have opportunity to fight in the past. Unfortunately, we lost the first one against Israel, and the second one we lost by. One of those was by split decision, I don't remember, but we have opportunity to fight. Unfortunately, we could beat him, but I believe he's young. He has a lot of future in front of him, and one day he's going to be champ for sure.
You have a lot of those guys over there at King's MMA right now that are looking to become future champions. Is there any other guys that you feel that you're training right now that maybe don't get that same love, the same media hype that everybody else is getting on, that or kind of people are a little sleepy on, or people are kind of pushing off to the side, but you feel they're going to be just as great as the Doug the Rhino Marshalls, Darren Crisp, and the Beneil Dariushes, all these great guys that you have trained? Do you feel like any of these guys that you have right now, besides from the people that we have obviously mentioned before, have that type of potential? And if so, did you want to give them a shout out?
We have a lot of amateur fighters. The guys going to come really, really hard. All those names that you said was perfect names. But if I have to name one, it's going to be Giga Chikadze. Giga is our boy from Georgia. Giga, he's 7-1 in UFC. He's amazing record inside UFC. So he just started right now. He's 7-1, and look forward for his next fight. He want to fight August 28th against Alex Cáceres. So it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be in Singapore. So after 1 year, almost 1 year and a half, Giga Chikadze will be back and hungry to fight against anyone, and we have opportunity to fight against a tough kid now. So if I have to say a name, I'm going to say Giga Chikadze. It's going to be the future of the 145 division, and his career just starting inside the UFC. We look forward to see he fight for the belt one day for sure.
Giga Chikadze, a guy at the 145 division that has proven a lot of his doubters wrong, oftentimes being grouped in this. He is exclusively a grappler, but he has definitely shown that he has the striking prowess, and working with a man like you, definitely pretty sure that he is improving on a lot of those fundamentals. How was it coming back to Visalia today? And you, like how you first said, your first ever seminar here was back in the day, very reminiscent. Was there a little couple of things that you've seen that were a little different? Did you feel the town has changed a lot since you have last came over here? What were the thoughts when you strolled into Visalia, California, and how has the city been treating you so far?
This place is special, man. I love these kids. I know people here since the first time that I came here. Dog Marshall is an amazing leader, so he takes care about all these guys over here. It doesn't matter if the guy have a fight or not. If the guys wants to be a fighter or not, he's always here to help everybody. So I'm proud to have him as my black belt. That's the same way with DC. Two of those best guys that I have worked with. One of the best guys, two of those guys that I have worked for a long time, the guys that I love to work with. And I see their students today like my grandsons. I see my grandsons in the match today, and it's nice when you see this is your legacy. If you talk about like what is legacy means, why do you know everything that you put on the mat, you see the thing growing over here. Not just kids, but a lot of girls. Important to have girls on the mat train, show the place is a familiar place. It is what you're looking for, and I look forward to see more and more students in this place. Dog Marshall, SDC are two great professors, and if people are in Visalia, don't sleep on, come here and train with those guys. You're gonna learn a lot about martial arts, about life, and they have a lot to share. So they have a lot of knowledge to share with the students, and I'm proud to be here. I travel all the time, 3 hours, and I drive 3 hours, and I have to do the seminar. And then I'm back right now, but I feel like the job over here has done very well, and I'm excited for the future. To see more guys like Doug and DC inside the match for me is really important. So I'm super excited.
You have worked with the likes of Mike Tyson, have worked with the likes of Wanderlei Silva, worked with tons of gentlemen over the years. Who has been the guy that has hit the pads the hardest with you, or has brought the most intensity to a workout that maybe beforehand it caught you a little off guard and you were like, wow, this guy's something?
Mike, for sure, Mike Tyson. Tyson is a different level. It doesn't matter if I started doing my first time then I hold meets from Mike he was 54. So then I hold it for a guy with 54 years old, hit hard. There's a lot of guys with 20, 30 years old. If I want to say Tyson, first one, his power is so he hurt my shoulder, so I have a problem with my shoulder. I have to do surgery because Mike, the way he hit really hard. And then second one, Wanderlei for sure, Wanderlei, and then Shogun, and then Fabricio. This for me is the guys, and when they hit, it's really hard to hold. Tyson, Wanderlei, Shogun Rua, and Fabricio Verdun. These guys are beasts, but nobody like Mike. Mike is in different level. It's good to have a guy like Mike, so he can say I'm in different level, but he's in different level, and it's no bad at all being in second place. Mike in first, you be in second one, it's no problem at all. So
yeah,
these the guys, and I'm a pleasure to work with those guys. Mike, I worked with him for 3 years, and my brother. We call each other brothers because the connection that we have is amazing. As I have with Wanderlei, Shogun, with Fabricio, Verdun. So this is martial arts is all about.
One of the nicest gentlemen in all of MMA. Thank you so much for your time today, Rafael Cordeiro. Michael Hernandez of MLH Media and Valley Fight News, and we are going to be signing out with the master, King's MMA Zone, Rafael Cordeiro.